No, wait, you're
I
gonna
do.
get on that shit and it's gonna fall. I would be scared it's
No,
not tight enough.
I'm nah. I build everything. I'm literally a jack of all trades, so I can build anything. So it's gonna be solid. It'll be solid. I'm not worried. I already
I do
was
not
using it
want
a
to
little bit.
read, or I do not want to
Oh, the
get a
book
text
is
saying,
just
"Oh, I dropped this on my foot."
right. No,
No.
I'm too careful for that. No, no, no. Yep. So it drained me, but I'm good. I'm here. I'm ready.
Oh, good. And what's today? We're gonna see how long it takes you to build it.
Man, I should be done in the morning. I'm almost done.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, yeah, this thing is huge, but I'm almost done. A little bit more, about 2 hours, and I'm out. I'm done. So then I'm gonna get
And
it
it's
ready, get it in.
strong.
Oh
You're
yeah, it's
confident.
solid. It's solid right now. Just right now, it's solid. Yep. It
I
better
don't
be. It
know.
better be. It better be for what I spent on this shit.
I know. See, that's why I would try to pay somebody. Mm.
Nah,
It'd
well,
be me
they
like,
could.
why do I have? I'd be like, why do I have three screws left?
Right. What's this piece?
That's
Hold
my
on, the
kind of
whole
putting
piece.
shit
It
together.
looks like the picture, but what's this? Okay, it's throw it away.
Why do I have these pieces left? Like for real, for real.
Yeah, right. You wild. That's funny.
You don't want me to put shit
Mm-mm.
together. I'm good at putting shit together though, but sometimes it do be like, why do I have this
It's
many
it's
pieces?
draining though. That's what it is with me. It's more so like, okay, I really want it done now. Just please, how can I cheat this? But nah. Now
Yeah,
what I'm gonna use it as
yeah,
a workout. But working out on it, no, I ain't cheating nothing because I don't need nothing falling.
yeah.
I got a good deal on it
We'll
though.
keep everybody posted.
Oh yeah, yeah. We'll see.
No,
If I'm over here next week with an arm all twisted up like this, you'll know.
I'd be like, what happened to you?
Big bandage
Let
across,
me
like,
guess.
oh. I try to put my workout machine together, and shit happens. No, I think I'll be straight.
It's like those things. I know you know what they are, and you put it in the doorway, and people hang
Oh
from it like
yeah,
this.
yeah, yeah. I got like
Do
two
those
of them.
really
Yeah,
work?
yeah, it does.
They
I
do.
had
It
two of
holds
them.
up your weight.
I weighed 200, a little over 200 pounds, and it was holding me up.
Oh
No
no,
lie,
I'd be
no
so
lie.
scared. It'd be my
You put
luck.
it. You think that the door frame is gonna crack on you, but it was solid. I was like, wow, okay. Because first you're
Then that
scared,
means
you get
you
on
put
there
it
like,
on right.
yeah, yeah, I had to build it too, yeah. But it was small. No, this is something in the gym. What I got now is like in LA Fitness. I don't even need to go to the gym no more. It's right. I got everything in the house.
Okay.
I'm tired of getting dressed, going to the gym, and oh man, especially in the cold.
But then
Nobody want to deal with that stuff.
some people feel like they need to go to the gym. Because I say that too. I'd rather have it at my house and I have it and it's just sitting there.
Yeah, well, it's all about a lifestyle. If you're not dedicated, it's not going to help you just to have it at home. You need to go into the gym because it's going to motivate you. But now past that stage, I got no choice. I got to keep it going. No choice. So I
Yeah, it
just did it
shouldn't
for
be a
convenience.
choice.
Yeah, I got to. Nope. Especially nowadays with COVID and
They
all that, you need to
say,
stay as healthy and as in shape and healthy as you can nowadays.
well, all the stuff they keep on saying that's coming out after COVID. You think you
I'm
dodging
trying to
COVID
say.
bullet? Here's another one. You got to dodge
Oh
another.
yeah,
Like, oh
no, no,
no.
you right. That's why you got to work out for the future and worry about surviving this stuff. So that's what I'm trying to do. I'm like, all right, I'll at least build up some muscle. Maybe I can last longer in the hospital. I don't know.
Yeah.
Just
I was
hmm
watching. God, I think his name is Brother Islam. Ugh, daydreaming. I think his name is. But he was on. Is it Big Facts? Whatever it is, it's on Revolt. And he was
hmm
talking about how they're putting, they put the stuff in, what is it, pesticides or whatever in our food and the water supply. So I know I
mm.
had asked my son, I was like, damn, like, why do all the boys at your school have titties? And he was like, "They do, mom." And
What?
it has to be the food. I had talked to somebody else, and they were like, "It's the food. It's the stuff that." Man, now when you go out, start looking at that. Not looking at boys, but like be aware of their body makeup.
They
Man,
got
mm-mm.
titties. What the hell? I ain't never heard no
Yeah,
shit like
like
that.
man boobs, like little boobs.
That's crazy. No, I never heard that,
Yeah, the
man.
next
No,
time,
no.
yeah, you'll see it. You'll start noticing it, and that's
Just
sad.
another
They
thing for
just
the
trying to
little
kill
niggas to
us.
start stealing and shit. Girls gonna be like, man, somebody steal my bra. Everybody gonna be jacking
I
the bra.
have
Man, come up
not,
out that bra. Come out that bra. Come up that. That's that new one, man. Let me get that. Man, that's messed
I
up.
have not heard so many titty jokes from my sons. What they be saying in school?
Oh
Just
no,
like you
you
shouldn't
know
even
it's
have
something.
titty jokes, and it's not for the
That's
girls;
different.
it's for the boys. Oh,
Noobs.
okay, we'll be chatting.
Mm-mm-mm.
Okay, I guess we could start. Hey, y'all, welcome to Relationship Perspectives, where we talk about the good, the bad, and the ugly of relationships. And of course, it's me, Jay Cleese,
Anton.
and Tom.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, tonight we're going to be talking about self care, self love, and are there roles with sex? So, for our self care, Anton, what do you think about self care?
Well, I mean that it's so many levels to that. I mean, you got physical, spiritual, and mental. To me, so I meant that it self care covers all three of those categories. So basically, personally, the physical side is obviously keep yourself well groomed and in good shape and as healthy as you can. I mean, it's pretty simple for that. I mean, not all of us do it. We all fall short, but as long as you keep that as one of your priorities, put you at an advantage with you know in the race for survival or even the race for companionship. So that's physically, you break it down to further stuff. It's obviously it's well groomed and clothes and like I said, stuff like that. So then spiritually keeping yourself at peace with whoever keeps you grounded. To me is God. So that will be the main thing as far as spiritually self care. Because as long as you believe in God, you're gonna be taken care of. So that takes care of itself right there. So I mean, it all shows, it all shines through, it all comes from the inside out. So I mean, so that's pretty much self care. Mentally, obviously, got to keep yourself, strong mentally. Always stay learning and stay teaching. So I meant that'll keep your mind strong. Always stay focused and aware. Keep planning for the future and keep your goals in uh in focus. And that's pretty much what I see as self care. That's pretty much the pattern I follow. It's a basic template. You can adjust it to your personal satisfaction. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, self care
Satisfaction,
is a little bit of
whatever the word is.
everything.
Right. Hmm.
Self care is like just a little bit of everything from your physical, social, mental, emotional. Like you have
Hmm.
to do self care in all those little boxes. Mm.
Yeah. Yeah. It is.
And that's
Yep.
only if you're doing the work. That doesn't mean people, around you are doing their work.
Right. Yeah. No, that's
Yeah.
why it's self. You gotta. I mean, well, I mean, the more you take care of yourself, the more, and the more you focus on that, it's gonna, like I say, shine through you, and people around you gonna see it. And that's a good way to weed out people too, because the people who don't notice or don't recognize and don't follow similar patterns, you start to, separate yourself from them. So, and it happens naturally because the conversations are
Yeah.
different. If I'm in the gym every day and the
Hmm.
person I'm talking to is a slob and out of shape, I mean, it's sooner or later you're not going to connect no more because it's like, okay, well, what are you doing today? I'm going to the gym. What are you doing? I'm just laying here eating. All right. Well, enjoy that. I'll be
Yeah.
at the gym. So I mean, yeah, it separates you from people. So
Yeah.
you don't have to worry about the other people because you know minds think of the great. Minds think alike, and like people, you tend to gravitate towards each other. So self care takes care of a lot of stuff. When you
It
lose
does.
that, you lose yourself. When you lose
Yeah.
that,
It's
you
like
lose
you
yourself.
can when you start like if you're like, oh, I'm gonna start being positive, or if you're a positive person, like in minutes of talking to somebody, you just know how negative they are. Like, and you're not trying
Yeah,
to nitpick, but
yeah,
and
you
even
can
you're
sense it.
used to talking a certain way. But people like talk so negative and they don't even really know it until you start pointing
No,
it out.
yeah, yeah. I know people right now that I kind of like apprehensive to talk to them because I'm like, oh man, I know it's coming. And as soon as you talk to the person, it's like you try to be positive, and they say something negative right away. Like, did you hear what this, this and this, and like it's always just a negative energy from certain people, and I just try to avoid it. Honestly, I just okay. Like I said, the self care. As long as you're positive and you're working on that, it takes care of itself. Because then you'll see
It
that
does.
person will see, yeah, that person will see you don't want to deal with them as much, And so yeah, no, that's this. You're right. Yeah, that's everything. That's where it all starts. Where it all starts.
Okay, so do you think, well, how important is self care when you're going, well, really when you're dating? Like, what if you're still healing and you're taking care of all your stuff, and then you end up meeting somebody and get caught up and they're just triggering shit? I know you're supposed to
That's a
leave, but damn, how many
that's
people
good.
do?
I mean, that's good. The way you put it, the way you put it, you mean like if you're not fully healed, you're working on the self care.
Hmm. Yeah,
Mm,
because I was
interesting.
told that two people shouldn't, like, if I meet somebody and he's healing and I'm healing, that you're not supposed to be with that person. But that's kind of messed up because anybody you meet, they're going to still be healing from something. They may not be working on it.
Yeah, I
But
wouldn't
so it's
say don't be.
like,
mm, Yeah, I wouldn't say don't be together. I would say uh, take it easy as far as how deep you get into it. I would say don't go so deep so fast. And you know, I would say more so those are the situations you take it easy. But I wouldn't say don't date or don't get involved. I mean, it may take people a long time to heal. It may take you years to heal. I mean,
yeah,
what you're gonna be single forever or without companionship? That's not realistic. So I would say just
yeah,
move with caution, and communication is everything. Talk to the person and say, hey, I had this happen to me, so I'm apprehensive. I don't know if you're capable of doing this, but I can't trust you 100%. And so, we can move forward, but at the same time, move with caution. So, I mean, that's how I see it, you know, as far as
man.
self, if you're not fully healed but as long as you're working on it, like I said, it typically works itself out after if you put the effort in. It's all about consistency. So
Yeah, it is about consistency. You can't say you're working on your anger and then first little argument, you like trying to put
yeah,
hands or
yeah,
something. Like you can't flip
right,
out. You have to be consistent. Oh
yep,
gosh, you
yep,
just
yep. I
oh my
agree.
goodness.
So, so that's what I think you should do. As far as with somebody that you meet, yeah, just keep going, but just you gotta communicate. I mean, let them know. Hey, I'm working on myself right now, but I don't want to limit myself because this could be a good match. So let's just let's see what happens.
It always
You
seems
willing?
like a good match in the
Well,
beginning.
what if
We're
you
all good
communicate? That's
matches in the beginning.
I know that. Yeah, that's the craziest thing. Yeah, everybody brings a representative in the beginning, but communication is everything. You got to be able to say, hey, this is who I am and this is what I'm going through. You on board? Let me know. But then that means, that's with me eliminating all the lying and stuff. I'm just saying as far as if you're just a stand-up person, let them know, hey, this is what I'm going through. This is what it is with me. What's up? You with that? You want to roll with that or not? So, uh,
Yeah.
yeah, that's
Mm.
that's part of self. That's part of self care. The mental part of self care. if you're gonna go lying about everything, I mean, then are you really taking care of yourself, or are you really just leading yourself down oh man, a path of destruction? Because it's gonna catch up to you, eventually. You're gonna end up
Now let
liking
me ask
somebody.
you,
Mm,
Anton. Let me
mm,
ask you. Um, no, I'll ask later. I'll ask later,
mm.
and I cut you all off.
No, I was just saying that you might meet somebody that you're lying to in the beginning. You may feel like, oh, that ain't nothing. I don't care. It's just another woman, another man. But then you start catching feelings and something happened, and now all of a sudden, months later, it comes back and bites you in the ass, and now you're like, damn,
Yeah.
why did I do that? It's too late now. That's what I meant, like on the path of destruction. So that self care, the mental part is also being true to yourself and true to who you're talking, dealing with, because if not, you never know when you're gonna regret it.
You
Like,
really
damn, I
have
shouldn't
to
have lied.
navigate. You have to navigate so different now. It's like an investigation, an interview. Like, damn, it's
Mm,
and then
you're
you can
right.
still get all the good information. You're going to get the representative in the beginning, but then you can't, like, you got to really guard your peace and your emotions and your feelings, like,
You,
as long as you can, because they'll switch
yeah,
up on
but
you.
you know what? The funniest thing is, now that I'm older, I see things a lot different. It's almost like I want to know the bad side of a person now. I don't want to know your
Yeah,
representative. I want to see how you are in an argument. I want to see how you are when you're mad. That's huge. I think if we worked in
yeah,
reverse, I think it'd be a lot less relationships and
yeah. Hey,
a
reverse
lot
of
more.
everything.
It'd be
It's
right. Like
reverse
if
of
you meet
everything.
somebody, yeah, and you see somebody, and you meet them, and you know how they are when they're mad, when you know how they are
Yeah,
when they feel like they've lost, when they feel like they're not valued properly, or just in a situation where they're upset about something. I wish I see that in the beginning. If I could see how that person is, because I've met women that were like, man, she's super nice, man. That's all right. And then, man, the bitch come out later. Ooh, you like, that's not even the same person. Like, I didn't know you could be that evil. Yeah,
oh my God, that's
yeah,
true. That's
yeah.
true.
And if you can meet somebody and know that in the beginning, that's why I'm like, okay, how are you when you're mad? What are you like when you're pissed? Like, are you vindictive? Are you going to scratch somebody's car up? What do you do?
Ooh,
You ain't gonna do that. You're not gonna do that in the beginning because you're trying to impress
you
everybody.
guys, I
You
know
try,
you're not, but you know what? A lot of men have said that crazy coochie is the best. That's what they tell me, and I'm like, okay, well, you're okay. Like, you're gonna
that's
sacrifice
all.
that and have your car
No,
scratched, your windows broke. Like,
yeah,
it's that good.
that's all cliche. I mean, what makes that good? What is
Then why you
crazy
still
makes it not a
there?
good?
Because her
Uh,
morals and her values. Because she don't have none,
yeah,
that she's setting shit on fire or burning, like doing all
yeah,
kind of crazy shit to
yeah. I
you.
don't. Yeah, no, I don't understand why people stay with people like that. I wouldn't. Not. Nah. That's way too aggressive. That's way too vindictive. I'm out.
What if
Nope.
what if she's crazy to where she's not gonna let you go? Like, those are
Yeah.
the ones
See, and
after
that's
you have
messed
sex
up
with
because
them.
now that's messed up because if you now let me ask you, do you have kids with the person or not?
What you mean?
Like with that woman you talking about, do you have kids with her or not? Like does
Oh,
she
it
be
could be
all?
either or. Oh
If we
God,
did if
you
we
know what? I will always tell my boys when they're ready, really. But I will always tell them that if don't have sex with a girl, and I know this is like dudes are like whatever. Don't have sex with a girl if you can't see having a baby with her. You know if you want to have a baby or not, and if it would be with that person.
yeah
You know,
yeah
but y'all don't be thinking about that. Y'all don't be thinking about
yeah you don't. That's a good way to look at it too. Yeah yeah,
you
that's
said a
true.
good way to look
Yeah,
at it. Not like
that's a good
we're
way to
not
look
going to
at it.
try that.
Yeah, like can you be like look, can you be stuck with this person for years? Like that's how you should look
Damn,
at it.
stuck.
Yeah, well, like I told you,
Such
do it
is
in
a
reverse.
harsh word.
Like I said, if you do it in reverse, you gotta think about it when it's bad, when it's all messed up. You can't be stuck with this person.
Y'all
That's how.
you knew what that girl was about before you shot her club up. Y'all know.
But
But
so,
you
not
thought it
all
was
of us.
cute.
But
You thought
no,
all that
like
mouth
I
was
said,
cute in the beginning.
you don't no, you don't know that negative bad side. Some of that takes the time to come out. Like, man, I didn't know she was capable of that. Yeah.
Maybe it's you guys that are triggering the crazy in her. You know, different people
It
bring
could.
out different shit in you.
It could be. It could be. Yeah, you're right. Because maybe you didn't. Maybe nobody affected them that way before. So that's true. Yeah.
You
There's
haven't
so
had
many
a crazy?
variables. Yeah, I got one now.
You ain't right.
I'm just kidding. Nah, I'm just kidding. I don't have one
No,
now.
you're not.
No, I don't
That
have. I
came
don't have
out
anybody
too
crazy.
fast.
No, I don't. No, I've had crazy though. I've had crazy. I've had
And
certified
how'd you
crazy.
get away for the ones that are trying to get
Uh,
away from the crazy?
I had to play it off like everything was cool, and then slowly ghost. Yeah, it was. You have to play it off like it's all good. Oh no, nothing wrong. Everything's all good. Yep, yep.
Wait. You said slowly goes.
Mm-hmm.
Ghosting in it just in itself is the most disrespectful and sad,
You can't help.
cowardly thing to do.
No,
But
but some
if
people
you're
you
in a
have no choice.
crazy situation,
It's crazy
no
choice. How else
choice.
do you
Well,
do it?
some just do it for sport.
No. I'm not. I'm talking about a legit ghosting where you have to. But if you do it too blatantly, then the
You're
craziness
gonna trigger some
continues.
shit.
You gotta kind of like slowly ghost yourself out of it. Yeah, I've been in that situation. Like, man, man, trust me, the crazy ones, boy, you gotta be careful. It don't come out like I said. It comes out later. Like, damn, I didn't know she was like that. How do I get out of
Mm.
this now? What do I? How do I get out of it? You know, it's like,
There
oh
should be a
man, you know,
hotline. It should be a
man.
hotline for everything. It should be a hotline for, hey, did you date a fuck up? What can you do now? What's the next
Right.
step?
One 800 ghost. Hey, how do I ghost this one? What do I
Yeah,
do?
1-800
You just
They
give them.
probably
They
already
just give
have
you
that.
ideas. All right, this is
No,
what
they
you
have
do.
that in your handbook. You got that's
Take
a
her.
whole
Take her
chapter
on.
or two in the
Take
handbook.
her on
Y'all
a
need
date. Take her on a date to the pumpkin patch.
the pumpkin patch.
And as soon as she goes looking down at the pumpkins, you just diss her and never see her again. Leave her
And
lost in the
leave.
woods. I don't know.
First of all, you have woods where you're at.
I'm just thinking of something like outside in the woods. I don't know why pumpkins, but that just made me think of something like you can
Pumpkin.
lose them. That makes me think you can lose them there.
Just the fact that you were going to take her to the pumpkin patch,
And then
that's
just
one
lose them.
strike. And then
And just
you
lose
ditch
it.
her ass.
Like you wanna go? It's like I'm thinking of Halloween. Like just you wanna go pumpkin patch? Sure,
Nuh-uh. You're
okay.
like,
And
no,
just
not the pumpkin patch, the
phew.
haunted house.
Yeah, all of
You
that.
can
Yeah,
lose
all
her
that.
in the haunted house.
I guess the whole theme is. Look, I guess I use the whole ghost thing with pumpkins and Halloween because the ghosts. Who knows? But it all
Oh
seemed to fit.
God.
Yeah,
Nah.
that's what the hotline would tell you to do.
Take her ass to the haunted house and then push her because you know stuff grabs you and shit in the haunted house and then go back the opposite way, the way that you came in. But she'll
Or
still have to travel
let her
through.
go, just let her go first, right? And then as soon as she goes, they turn around and just run and just get out of there.
I am not
Like what?
co-signing that. Okay.
That's why you can't let everyone know where you live.
No,
Mm-mm.
not at all. I don't give
That's
access.
huge.
When I tell you I don't give
No,
access, I don't.
nope, nope.
If you can
No
get
one knows where I
through,
live at.
then you're good.
And no one knows
Mm-mm.
where I live at. Nobody.
And you
Actually
can.
my kids are the only ones that really come to my house. That's it.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
I don't play around with that. I want you to know the area I live in. Nothing.
No, and you shouldn't. Not you know you
That's for the
have.
crazy people.
Yeah, you said that you attract the crazies, right? So they
Yeah,
can't know where
yeah.
you live.
Then another thing, you gotta be careful who you give your number to because they can find out where you live from your phone number. I
And
give fake numbers out.
there's really some girls that are private, like little private eyes. They can crack all
Oh
through
yeah,
that phone.
I had a woman, a crazy one that I didn't even deal with like on that level. But she did a coworker. She had my number, and she ended up sending me a picture of my house and my car on a text. Yeah, on a text. I was like,
Oh my
where'd you get that? How'd you
God.
get that? Oh well, my cousin's a police officer.
Yep, yeah.
She's like,
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
you live here? Because I didn't tell her, I don't give her my address. She's like, then she sent me a picture. Don't you live here? Isn't this where you live? I'm like, how'd you get that? Yeah, crazy, crazy people.
Oh no. That
I'm
is
like, yeah.
weirdo. I'm scared
So I
now
just,
crazy.
stopped talking to her. Yeah, just like, okay. She was obsessed finding out where I lived at. I guess I don't know.
Maybe she need to make sure that you weren't broke or you were lying.
We worked for the same company.
Oh, hey, you're not supposed to ever mess with anybody that goes to church,
I,
school, or work with you.
I
You're
don't.
not. That should be a rule.
Mm. Yeah, I don't. I don't mess around.
So you
Nope.
don't see her?
No, she ended up moving to another state.
Oh, okay. Well, you
So
lucked
yeah,
out.
I was happy. I'm like, yeah, get the hell out of here. Leave me the hell alone. Crazy. No, but yeah, that's a good one though. I don't know. Yeah, if you got somebody
Mm.
crazy, I
I
don't
have,
know.
thank God, I haven't had the crazies. Assholism, yeah, all day, but not the crazy. Thank God. Mm.
Yeah, what do you do at that? Yeah, that's a good question. I don't know what you do when you're stuck with something like that. If you don't have kids, you just got to find a way to just to ghost them. But if you got kids with her, I be feeling so. I
Yeah,
be seeing that on the internet sometimes. I be feeling sorry for them dudes. Like, damn,
but
that's
see,
what you
that
gotta
goes
go
to that.
through.
But wait, that goes to we know who we're having kids with. We know.
Mm,
And
yeah,
so we
yeah,
can't, and like how we were saying, going in reverse, it's just like marriage. You're supposed to get counseling before marriage, but most people get counseling after marriage. I think it should be
mm,
legal that you have to go to counseling before you get married. You should have, I mean, that's a
yeah,
legal binding contract. It is a business. It is so people, a lot of people get mad when you say that, but why is it a legal contract? Why are they making money off of it? All that.
yeah.
Like people don't really
It is.
look at that shit. But you should
Well,
have
they
to do counseling before you get married.
they make money off of divorce, so it's all a setup. They want you to be
Yeah,
married, but they want you to divorce too.
everything's
They
about
get
money,
right,
money,
so
race, and politics.
the money keeps coming in. The married divorce keeps coming in.
Yeah, they could care less if
They don't care if you stay together.
not at all.
Nope, they need that money coming in. Yep.
Okay, what about self love?
Um, I mean, it all plays a part. It's all like the same, under the same umbrella. I mean, self love is well, the only thing was different with self love is that you gotta, it's a difference between if you love who you really are or you love who you think you are.
Mm,
That's huge with me. So
yeah,
that separates, you know, half of the spectrum of people right there. Some people think that they love in this image of themselves, and some people actually love who they really are. So I
yeah,
mean, you out there know who you are. I mean, only you
yeah.
know if you
Everybody,
really love.
everybody don't love themselves. That's
Right.
very, very true.
But a lot of people love the image of themselves because they spend more time trying to impress people, or or get attention, and so they fall in love with that person, but they really not love don't love who they truly are. So I think that's huge. I think that's pretty much all I got to say to that one. Some people don't
Yeah,
love who they really are; they love who they think they are. So.
yeah. If you love yourself, you have more standards and boundaries. But a lot of men say when they meet women with these standards and boundaries, They're the problem ones. Why? Because we're not gonna
Mm,
fall for your stupid shit.
yeah,
You
I
want
don't
us to
think that.
fall for
Yeah,
it?
I don't mind standards and boundaries. That means that you have respect for yourself. You know, and if rules are made to be broken, I don't. Nah, they wait. A lot of guys think that women with standards and boundaries are what?
What'd you say?
Wait, you said
They're
that
like
say that
more okay, like they're more. They feel like they're more difficult to deal with because what? Because you have a thought.
nah,
Because you have some
nah,
moral, like some integrity. You
nah.
know
I
what? I
don't
don't know
think
if
that.
you've seen one guy, and you did it too. I'm gonna get you too. I'm gonna get you.
What?
Okay, he was like, I know I'm gonna get cussed out, but where's your body pic? And I remember you
Oh,
did
I
that
do that.
shit too. But
Yeah,
you
I
know
do that.
what? You looked.
Wait, body
And then
pic to
you
who?
came back and you came back and commented on the on my feed. You really looked, and I was like, he really looked.
Wait,
Like you
wait, wait,
guys,
wait,
that's
wait, wait.
important to you guys.
Wait, I missed that. I missed the whole. Wait. Give me what
Oh
happened now?
God, Anton.
What
I'm
happened? I missed
saying,
it.
okay, a guy came on and he said, I know I'm gonna get cussed out, but where are your body pics? And then
To
I was
who?
like, you know what? I'm gonna ask Anton because you did that to me too. Yeah, why do you guys do that?
Oh, a guy
Why
asked
is it
you where your
important to you
body pic
guys?
is. They asked you
And
where
you
your
went and
body pic
found
was.
them.
Wait. A guy asked you where your body pic was.
Yes, all men do that. But why? Why
Oh,
do you need a body pic so bad? That was one
no,
of the
I got.
questions. Too. I
Oh
know
no,
I
that's a
jumped
good
all
one. Wait,
around.
but let me get the full picture. Now you said, what did I do though?
You, Anton, you don't remember? You used to kind of get smart. You used to kind of get smart. Like you were in that group that, and I think I told you, I was like, dang, why you always have something, whatever to say? I know you
Yeah,
remember. Now you don't
but I
remember.
know that. I remember that. But you said I used to. I call you the headshot queen
Why? Oh hell.
because
Why,
it's always
Anton?
because it's well, men are like that. We always want to see the whole thing. It ain't just you. It ain't you.
That is, they do call me that. They do call me that.
Yeah,
But like I
but
tell
that's
them, what do you want me up here shaking my ass and showing all kind of shit so you can talk shit about me about that? Like, give me a break. I tell everybody what I have is for the man that I am with. Like that's what it is.
okay.
Like for me
I
to
like
be up
that.
there, and I know, like, dang, once you start showing shit, your numbers are shooting. I don't care that much. I know numbers are important, but I am not about to get up here and do a little shake and a little jiggle for a couple of likes that I ain't getting no cash for. Man, please.
I
No.
agree. Well, that's fine. But you know what it is? I think men, I think us, we just want to see what the full person looks like. If we don't know them or haven't seen them in person, it's just the full image, just to really see. It's almost like this. If you always just show half of your face, and you're like, man, what is on the other side of that face? I just want to see. You know, you
Hmm.
know, does he grow hair? Does his face bald on the other side of his face, or what is it? I mean, it's just like
You
you
know
want to
what?
just see the
Hey,
rest.
you know what? I feel like that about y'all damn beards. Everybody has a freaking beard. So I don't know what you look like. Everybody looks the
That's
same.
true.
All you
You
men
know
look
what?
the
Hey, you
same.
know what's funny? I don't know what I look like without a beard.
Oh, you've always had one?
I've had a goatee or a beard since I can remember. So no,
Yeah.
the goatee without the beard I've had probably since I was 20 something years old.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Now the
and I've had the
goatee is
beard.
fine because you can see your face, but now every man has just a full beard. And like the
Yeah, I
guys
know
I
it's
know, I'm like,
funny.
you're attractive. Some men are more attractive without the beard, but I guess it's such a little trend that everybody's like,
Right,
"Ooh, look at my beard game."
right. A lot of people can't grow it. It's a
Yeah,
trophy. It's a trophy because some
I
people
guess
is growing
so.
patchy, or
Yeah,
it's not
it's not
the
connecting.
lines ain't right, or
Oh,
yeah, it's they struggle. The struggle
yeah,
is it's real out there. So
like
it's a
Ti.
trophy.
His don't
Yeah,
fit.
it's hey, it's a trophy. It's a trophy though, so that's what we proud of it. But
Wow.
I guess yeah, we want to see the full body. I don't care. I'll say it. Like hey,
And I
I want
get
to see what the
that.
rest of you look like. You don't have to shake your hands. I mean, why? Just some women just need
I
to
have
stand up.
pictures. It's few of them, but you can
I
look at
saw the
those.
one. I saw the one. I was like, yeah. I gave you props. I'm like, good. Okay, it's nice. I said,
So
yeah.
your heart was at your heart and your eyes and mind was at ease. What did you
Oh,
think you were gonna see?
nothing. I mean, I thought it was a decently shaped. I didn't think that it was nothing crazy anyway. So when you finally did it, it was more like, good. Just dang, show yourself, and I'm okay with it now. It's like
Oh, you sounded like frustration. That's
yeah, because
messed
I'm
up
like,
to all the headshot queens.
but
Damn.
it matched. But the rest of you everything matched, and I was like, okay. Now I see. Okay, she just prefers the headshots because she just prefers because you can
I
put the
told
whole.
you that before. You
You
guys
did,
don't
you
know
did.
that I would rather do this than be doing some. Man, these girls be doing the most.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
they be
no,
doing the
no,
most.
no. It wasn't a letdown. You were not nice and normal. I'm like, okay, all right, okay, back to the headshots. Then she's doing.
Did you just say nice and normal?
Yeah, well, you were, I mean, I'm not trying to put
Oh
anything
my
against. Look,
God.
nothing against overweight people. I'm just saying, you could have been disproportional or something, super skinny, super big, or everything was right. So I was like, okay, she just likes the headshots. Okay, I'm not gonna troll no more about it.
That's so messed up. That's like
you are
asking a
the.
guy that always wears a hat, let me see a picture of you
I,
without your hat.
Guess what? That's why I didn't wear the hat today. I didn't wear the hat because I'm like, let me change it up, and I wear the hat all the time.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, yeah. I do wear hats
Man.
all the time too. No, I'm not balding. I do got a little gray though popping off in here though.
Oh, so look at you throwing a dig to the people that are balding.
No, no. I said I'm not. I'm not wearing it because I'm balding. I wear it just because I like wearing that. Look, I even
Yeah.
got it right here. I just didn't put it on.
Well, most guys have hats, but a lot of guys that have a good hat game, something's going on. Just go bald already. Cut that shit off.
You said, wait,
Uh,
that's hilarious. Wait, why you saying like that? She said he
what?
had a good hat game. Something's going on.
No, and that's
That's
not true. That
very
not
funny.
for all guys, but for a lot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
nah. I mean, probably won't have it forever, but I have hair for now.
Mm, mm, mm.
Gotta
Okay,
switch it up though.
well, good. But yeah, women do
So what
talk
else is
about
going on?
how all the men are looking the same. It's cute when guys like switch it up and do like, especially if you have the salt and pepper and you switch it up and do
hmm
certain stuff. Then mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't really have the salt and pepper too much. It's coming in a little bit, but not a lot. The beard I'll
Okay,
probably keep for a while though. I'll probably keep this for probably a long time.
I know.
Well, it's
Cause
not
my
patchy. It doesn't. It
that's how
grows
a
in
lot of the
normal.
men are. You're not gonna cut it after you. That's like growing locks.
But I
You
just think
know.
the guys that can't grow it right, they should just get rid of it. This is ridiculous, man. It's like Jay-Z trying to grow a beard. It's like, dude, you're never gonna get it. Just relax. You just
Uh,
pay for it. Put it on like
well,
the women do the eyelashes.
ooh, you know that you can get fake hair and it really looks.
I
It
know.
is very believable.
I know. Well, I mean, now let me ask you this then. So, do you think a guy that does that, do you view him as corny, or what do you view guys that
No,
get a fake beard?
everybody, no. Everybody does self enhancement, but I
Uh,
don't know. I'd have to see it. As long
so,
as
if he, yeah.
no, I
So,
don't think
if he
so.
got the whole beard and everything, it was all fake and just put on, you wouldn't think he was corny or nothing.
There was a TikTok where a guy went on a date. I think they did it with the Beijing with the black color.
Mhm.
I don't know if his ass was sweating or not. And then the other guy, I don't know if he rubbed it and it came off on a date. I gotta find him because them shits is funny as hell. I don't
That's you know
know.
what? That's yeah. I don't know. Me, I would never do nothing like that. I just just let it be natural. Have it grow in. If it don't look right, get rid of it.
That's true. That's
Yeah,
a PSA. Okay,
yeah.
so let's go on to should not should they be, but sex rules. And do you have sex rules? So according to the first post.com health, these are some tips and some or suggestions if you're going to have sex on the first not the first date, but soon. Not even soon, whenever the hell you want to have sex. Okay,
Mm,
let me ask you, from a man, because I know from a woman's point of view.
mm.
When you have sex with a woman for the first time, like, are you going into it like to impress, or are you going in there to perform?
Both.
Really?
It's both. Yeah, it's both. Well, if you perform, that's the first because if you perform right, you're gonna impress them anyway. So
So isn't that a
performance is
little bit of
everything.
pressure?
Uh, I don't know. I mean, what? Uh, yeah, maybe it depends on the woman. The pressure. Yeah, maybe. You know what? I never think of it like that. If I got to that point with you, what's the pressure? If we got to that point, maybe the pressure is getting to that point. But I don't. Once we there, I'm like, okay, what's the pressure? At this point,
I
it's gonna go
think
down. I'm gonna do what
guys,
I do.
you guys don't be in your thoughts and in your head. Women, we have all this going on. Oh my God, what do I look like this? What do I look like? Sometimes you get it in and you don't really give a fuck. But for the
Let me
most
think
part,
about
women aren't
maybe.
always comfortable the very first time they have sex with that guy. Now,
I
that's
think.
not for
Oh,
everybody.
okay. I think we just be so excited that yeah, maybe you know what? Uh yeah,
Men seem like they
maybe it's
don't
a
think
little
about it.
no,
They just
maybe it's
do
a
it.
little bit of yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's the most part, but then maybe it's a little bit of something there that says, I hope she, enjoying it, or well, I mean, you gonna know, you gonna be able to tell, but maybe right before, maybe you like, man, I don't know, not really though. I can't say I think like that. I say I just like I'm more confident. Like, yeah, it's going down. I'm about to destroy. That's all I think.
Why do
That's
dudes talk like that? I'm gonna destroy
well, that's
it.
what we
I'm
think.
about
That's
to
how we
kill it.
think. That's how we
Why you
think.
talk like that?
That's how we think though. I'm just trying to say, yeah, I don't think I
Destroy
can.
it? God,
Right?
that sounds
Yeah.
painful. Destroy, kill
That's
it,
how we think. But that's
murder
how we
it.
think. I don't. Yeah, I don't think I worry about this. She gonna like this? Am I gonna perform right? I think once you get to that point, you're like, yes, I'm about to murder, and that's how we think. Yeah, I don't
That
know.
is how you
You know what?
think.
I think with men, it's more after it's over. Like, okay,
Really?
I would think. I thought afterwards, like, man, everything was dope. Okay, yeah, she was just feeling everything. Was it real or was it fake? Stuff like that.
Hey, I had a guy tell me that he waits a week after sex to like contact her and stuff to see if she's crazy or not.
Wait, what?
After they have sex, he waits a week to see if she's crazy or not. He's waiting to see how she is acting after having sex because I guess they said this the crazies. Girls get sprung.
But he waits
Everything
a week for
changes
what?
to talk to her, to contact her.
Well, she probably contacts him before a week, right?
I would think a girl would. I would think a girl, but some girls' pride ain't gonna be like I'm gonna call them. I think a woman usually waits for the guy to respond after they have sex. I think it's important that you do, like, but some
I
men
don't
don't
look at
care.
it. I think that to me that sounds more young to me. I don't even look at it like that. It's like call whoever calls who.
Yeah, that's some mature shit right there.
Yeah, I just keep it going. I don't know. Let's keep
But
it
some
going. You
people,
know.
they're still caught up in. I'm not calling him first.
Oh, that's stupid.
It is, but
Now,
it's some
now,
real
if
shit.
the trend is I'm always calling you. after a while, it's kind of like, why don't you ever pick up the phone? You know,
Yeah.
but nah. But I'm not counting like, wait, I called yesterday, I'm not calling today. Like, come on, man, get that shit
So
out of here. That's stupid.
if you called her like 4 times that week, and she ain't really responded back to you, you're not gonna say I called
Wait,
you
haven't
this many
responded
times.
back, or that's two different things. Now, if I'm called 4 times and she and we talk 4 times and everything's cool, then I would be like, okay, why you ain't never initiating the calls? But if I call 4 times and she ain't responding, then that's she ghosting you.
Off of the what if she was really busy? Nobody's
Not
ever
four
really
days.
busy, I say.
Not 4 days. Not 4 days in a row. No, because now we got issues. What the heck? What are you doing that's so important that you can't contact me in 4 days? So no, that means it's over. I guess you
Yeah.
didn't perform.
Okay, so let me read you the 4 tips. The first one was talk about it. The next one was be prepared. But spontaneous sex is better than planned. It's only good planned if you two are in tuning on that level. Like that shit could be sexy too. But I think it's as far as being prepared, spontaneous is probably better. Being prepared is more like
Uh,
you better have some condoms. That's another thing. Don't invite or even kind of plan some sexual stuff and then it's all going down and you think that his ass is mature enough to have condoms because you going to the store or I'm probably going home at that point. It's like you didn't even think maturely. You just think you were just gonna hit that shit
just
raw.
raw dog it.
Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, here's the thing. So, I mean, you can be excited for both ways, honestly. I don't know about women, but for men, it's something about knowing it's going down. That's an excitement.
Y'all be on y'all best behavior. Like,
Mhm.
oh God. Oh, you can't even hit.
uh,
You can't even hit it's about to go down. You can't.
oh yeah, that's another level of excitement. So I don't know,
Yeah.
spontaneous actually probably a little more stressful because you don't even know if it's going to happen or not. But then when
No,
it does,
that's the
that's
good thing. What if you've been trying because you guys do? You try and you try and you try and you try. So and then it just happens and it
super
wasn't
excited.
planned.
Yeah,
Yeah,
super
yeah.
excited. That's what I think. Both of them. I think it's equal. I
Yeah.
don't think. I think spontaneous or planning it. Like tonight, you getting it, and I'm like,
Y'all
yeah,
be skipping
okay,
through the damn lilies all day.
man. What
Just
time is it?
all
You
day.
told me that at 10 a.m. God damn, why is it? It's only 10:30.
Just
What
nice
time
to
is it now?
everybody in a good mood for no reason.
Man, look at work. You like, man, he's never been this nice to everybody at work. Jeez, he opened the door for the men too. He held the door for the men and
Oh
the women.
God. I used to always
Man,
say that like about the higher ups. Like if they come in and they're happy, because they're usually not, I'd be like, oh, they got some.
that's
It's kind
funny.
of good
Yeah,
tell. Now
right,
you're
right,
happy
right.
today. Like today
Everyone
you're
gets a
happy.
raise. Right, right.
Okay, so let me ask you, what about the 90-day rule? Did
Yeah,
you fall
I don't
into
even
that
know.
whole
I didn't
thing with
even know that
Steve Harvey?
existed. I didn't know that
What?
existed. Yeah,
With Steve
women would.
Harvey, the movie Think Like a Man? You don't
Yeah,
remember none of that?
I don't think I've seen that movie, but 90 day
What?
rule. That yeah, I don't understand it. It makes no sense to me. I don't. A woman wouldn't last through 90 days with me
Why not?
because we need to go ahead and progress with this. I'm not about to sit around waiting 90 days. There's someone who doesn't
90
have that
days
rule.
is not a long time,
It,
Anton. 90
and
days?
look. Male sex time is just like dog years. Okay, that was interesting.
Because that's how it sounds. You can't
It's
wait
like dog years.
90 days.
It's like dog years. 1 month is like a year.
Dog years? And I know
Yeah,
that's how you men think.
that's how
Dog
men.
years.
That's how men's sex years are. 1 month is a year. 1 week is like a month. Yeah, we're not gonna wait 3 years for
Oh
this.
my
Yeah, it's
God.
not waiting. No, 90 days is 3 years. We're not waiting 3 years. We're not waiting 3 years. It's not happening. It's not happening.
You are stupid.
we,
90
we,
days is not.
we're not waiting 3 years to get sex with you. No, it's not happening. You
Oh
might,
my
if you're
God.
lucky,
I'm done.
you lucky, you get the
I'm so
week.
done with your ass.
You get
Oh
a week to
God.
figure it
3
out.
years. That's how you guys think.
That's
It
how
can't
that's how
be.
most of us
Oh my
think. Yeah, it's
God.
like 3 months was lasting that long. Come on, like you gotta look now,
Mm-mm.
now,
Oh my
now. If
gosh.
you,
That 3 years.
yeah, now, if you got a couple women that on deck, you got a couple hanging around, satellite women and all that, and you like the one that's gonna make you wait 3 months, then okay, you'll
Placeholders.
keep her around. You'll keep her around. And
That's
here's the
so
thing that
dirty,
I
and you
say.
guys are
But
like that.
I guarantee a lot of men think this way. And I've said this to women before. Look, I've been straight up about it. Look, either we're gonna get it in quick, early, soon, or we get it in later. But what I'm gonna do to you after that, I can do to you now, or I can do it later. So what's the difference? Through 90 days, I can be like, okay, if I have sex with her on the first date, I'm gonna leave her and never call her again. And then I can wait 90 days and do the same thing. So what's the difference? Okay, I'm just gonna fake this out. Okay, wait, 90 days. When is it? Okay, now. And I'll just do the same thing. So what's the point? I've told women that, like, what's the difference? You just drug it out.
Because
You
she
wasted
don't
your.
know your ass yet. She don't know
Well,
you.
that's
90
fine,
days. It
but
takes
that's fine.
some.
But what
It
does
takes
that
your
ensure?
credit shouldn't come back that
But
long.
what? But
You
look.
can do a lot
But
in
what?
90 days.
Right. But what does that ensure? What does 90 days ensure? It doesn't ensure anything. It doesn't give her
She
no
needs to
more
like you
security.
at least
Right.
90
No.
days.
I'm
You're not
saying
even.
no. I'm saying all the like is there. All the like is there. Okay. And let's say three
Things are
weeks
going
went by.
good.
Yeah, things are going good. Y'all see each other every day or talking every day, and it's 3 weeks. Okay. And now we're going into the fourth week. Every day, let's say see each other twice a week, to 3 times a week, talk every day, go out at least once a week or every other week, and it gets to the month. What's the difference? I don't see any
Because
difference.
maybe she
What?
just doesn't feel comfortable yet. Maybe you haven't made her feel safe enough yet. And then you can still make her feel safe. And as soon as she shows any kind of damn vulnerability, y'all gone. Yeah.
Well, I could see the point where you're saying she needs to feel more comfortable because if it's on the fact of what the guy's gonna do, then that's controlling to me. I think she and that's when men leave. They're like, I'm not about to sit around. You trying to control this? We about to do this organically. It's about to happen naturally. We both want this. Or if it's not, then I'm out because you're trying to control this. Now we ain't starting this off with you controlling everything.
Uh-oh, here we go. Here we go.
What?
What are you about to say? You're about to
What?
go down what little rabbit hole?
I
We're not
just think that
starting it
that's
off
controlling
controlling.
with the 90-day thing. I avoid women like that because that's
Because
controlling.
wait a minute, because she doesn't feel comfortable having sex with you yet, you're looking at it as a
Yeah,
form of
she's in control of
control.
that whole scenario. Why is she in control of that? So I think we should meet at the middle. If she wants 90 days and I want the first day, then we'll just go we'll go 45 days and call it
Okay, let
even.
me ask you this then. Impatient. Let me ask you this.
Uh,
Okay, so she does it to you first or second date. You're okay with that. No judgment's going to be passed.
no, I mean, you know what? I feel like you should feel special. Honestly,
What?
I think you should feel special if it happens like that. You should feel special,
You
like
should feel
damn,
what? Like lucky? Like you
yeah,
should
like
feel
man.
lucky
Well, think like
that you got it
for
that
all you
quick?
know, she could have been given the 90-day rule to everybody, and she just broke the rules with you. I'm just saying, if you're gonna stay a man, guess what? And that's where what was the other thing you said about performance? That's where her performance got to be on point. Because if she's on point, hey, you'll be there after the first date, the first time. You'll be back for more.
Okay, let me get this straight. So you meet the girl or whatever, you're getting to know her, you go on 2 dates. She has sex with you. She like does everything to you. You're like, oh my God. Like she was
Mhm.
amazing. No judgment is gonna be passed to her. I mean, she gave you the gold mouth 8,000, gorilla grip 10,000. Like she put it on your ass. You're not gonna judge?
I would. Well, I'd be questions. I'd be like, man, how many guys have you done that with?
See what
How
I
many times have you
mean?
done? How many times? Well, I mean, but I mean, I would just nothing wrong
Oh my
with thinking
God.
that. But guess what? As I come back for seconds, I'd be thinking the same thing. Like, how many times has she done that? And thirds and fourths. I mean, if it's like
So
that, you're
you
gonna
don't
keep coming
care
back.
then. It's a
Probably
thought,
not.
but you don't care.
Yeah, probably not. Yeah, probably just I would just if it was like that, I'd keep dealing with it. I would, guess what? As long as you ain't no virgins in the room, everybody done done something.
No virgins. Are there
Yeah,
virgins
everybody
left?
done. Everybody, huh?
I said, are there virgins left?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know. It's a hookup
Y'all be
error.
looking for y'all
It's
be
the
looking
hookup
for the
error.
virgins. Okay,
Mm-mm.
so the next one is have fun with foreplay. I think that's where a lot, well, not, so
Well, what
we'll
does it
say
say?
some men so they don't get
What does it
mad.
say?
Have fun with foreplay. That's when I think that should go all the time, not just for that damn
So
first
have
time.
fun with foreplay is what it says.
But I'm thinking that could be more about making out. You can't have, I don't, oh, you can't say that. You have
Wait,
better
did you
sex,
say
I
have
think.
fun? Have fun with foreplay?
Yeah. I think foreplay
Yeah.
is rushed. I think a lot of dudes just do their little do and think like you're ready. No, no. You
I
should
think
keep going until she
it's
says, let's go.
well, that's a silent communication. I think you should go based off feel. It's organic. I mean, you keep going until I think you just keep going until someone gives in and say, "Come on."
No,
That's
it's
what I
usually
think.
the guy. You may not even be ready yet. Y'all don't wait that long. Y'all wait a little bit.
Uh, I think foreplay is fun. I think guys like it.
They
I
like it for a minute, and it depends on the
like,
foreplay.
huh? Uh,
The foreplay may be
I,
beneficial to him. So,
nah, I feel like women don't want foreplay as much as men do.
what?
We like the.
You
I
know
think
that's
we.
a lie.
I think men like it more because we think about it. We got pretty much one area to touch on. Y'all have three areas that we like to touch on.
I've heard that so many times.
Y'all got tits, ass, and a
Ah,
pussy. So we got pretty much
and
one.
you guys
Unless you,
have
unless
more. You have areas too.
well, I mean, if women have an ass fetish for a man, I mean, I never really seen women like grabbing ass like that. But we really got like one section to stimulate. So my point is, we like to touch, undress, look at, slap around, all types of stuff. I mean, I think we like the foreplay a lot. I mean, yeah, I think it's more so women are kind of like.
That's your foreplay.
I'm just saying, no,
Smack her, smack
I wasn't
around.
being specific. I'm just saying, it's just in general, it's like we have things to play with. We can play with three areas. So I think y'all benefit the most out of that actually, and men like to do it. So I don't
You
know. I think
benefit if he knows what he's doing. If he don't know what
right.
he's doing, it ain't no damn benefit. That's why you have to
Mm,
get to know. Oh, you have to get to know the person. You can't just be sleeping with everybody. You got to know
no, no, you
something.
can't. Well, I think the
Hmm.
best sex is someone that you're familiar with and that you know them, and you know them
Yeah,
sexually. That's what it's the best because then you by that point you figured out what feels good with that person and you can duplicate it. So
and the best part is learning each other.
or replicate it. Yeah, I think that's. I mean, I think when you in the beginning, Oh, it's probably not. It's more probably rare to have sex with someone brand new and enjoy it as much as someone that you know. I think that's rare. If I had to choose
Mm.
between something new and something that I've known, I would go ahead and take the new one first, get it out of the way, and then go back to the one that I know.
Hmm.
I would get that out of the way, and then I'll be comfortable with something that I know, because then the foreplay and all that stuff, you already dialed into it, and you already know what it is and what it's gonna be. So, yeah, you gotta have a foreplay. That's gotta be there. That's definitely gotta be there.
Yeah, I
The
hope
build,
so.
yeah. I mean, when you get older, you ain't sitting there like a teenager ready to go. I'm sure most men aren't sitting there rock hard, and I'm sure the women ain't dripping. And when you get older, so a little build up, a little work has to be
You
done.
are no, you are with the right one. I tell guys
I
all the
can agree
time,
with
if
that.
she's
I
not
agree with
getting
that.
wet, it's you. It's
No, I, I,
you.
I agree with that.
Hmm.
I agree with that because yeah, it's some people that can literally have you like just talking to
Yeah.
them. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
And some
yeah.
it's
Yeah,
just like regular,
yeah. You
but
got to
man,
work at it. You got to work up to it. Yeah, I agree.
and your communication got to be on point.
Hmm.
Yeah, I think that was it for for the sex rules. So you're not with women and their rules. You know, women. Some women do really have rules. Like this
Yeah, I'm
month I'm
not.
going to do this, and next month I'm going to do this.
Mm-mm. Nope. I think you know my philosophy by now, Jay. What you know my philosophy. There's another woman that doesn't have those rules. That's waiting to take your place. That's my philosophy.
Okay, let's talk about that. Let's talk about the entitlement. That sounds a little entitled. I think men
It's not
today,
entitled. It's
no,
self
listen, I
awareness.
think men today, because you have so many options. You have so many options. So I don't know. I don't know.
I mean, it comes off a little arrogant, but you know what? It's the truth. It's just the numbers speak for itself. It's just like there's a woman that would like to be where you're at right now, and so why am I putting up with your rules and your control? Mm-mm. Next.
I don't know. That's real dismissive, Anton.
Well,
That's
I mean, well, that's
dismissive
why I said. Well,
and
that's why I said
entitled.
Well, that's why I said you have to come to an agreement. So if she's got the 90-day rule, we'll do 45-day, and we'll call it even. We ain't about to go 90 days. We ain't going
Okay,
on
so
your rules.
what if she hits 60 and she still ain't feeling you enough?
Well, then we shouldn't have made it that far. What the hell are we doing? I done wasted all this
Oh
damn
wait,
money.
where's your cutoff game, a month?
Hey, wait! I don't waste all this damn money. I seen that one post you put up with the dude outside the restaurant.
Oh
you
my
see?
God,
Remember that
I
one?
felt
Yeah.
bad.
Wait a minute! I didn't spend
I
all this
always
money.
say if it was for real, if it was real, I felt bad
Yeah, nah, yeah,
for both
that
of
was
them.
corny. That was mad corny. Dude was corny for that, but
But
no,
there's
if
dudes out there like that they think because they took you on a raggedy ass date that you're supposed to give it up. Like, is that in
not
the
one,
handbook?
not nah,
Like, please.
not supposed to. You ain't entitled to that. No, no,
But
by no
men
means.
think that.
He's corny, but no,
He said that
a
he
month.
wait. He said that he spent his the diaper money on her $300 date.
Dude was a scumbag anyway. But
I
I think
said,
honestly, you know
I
what I think a
said by the way
good
that he
uh,
dressed, he could not afford no $300 steak. And then they didn't say, did they? I think she did say you brought me here. If I'm not like they should have
yeah,
had a
I don't
conversation.
remember. Yeah,
If you can't afford
that
it,
was
like
mad
don't go
corny
there.
though. Yeah, dude,
Yeah,
yeah,
he was.
that I was laughing at dude. Dude's a clown. But no, I think a reasonable time, I think is 1 month. I think that's reasonable. That's enough for the
A
woman to say,
month? You
okay.
know how fast a month goes by?
I think it's reasonable. For real.
A month. Oh
But
my
now,
God.
remember, it's got to be things that come into play. You have to be. I'm talking. You're talking every day, at least on the phone. FaceTime's everything. You can actually that 90 days actually cuts down just because of FaceTime alone. Because back in the day when I was young, we didn't have FaceTime, so you had to see the person,
Not at
and you
all.
ain't feel comfortable or familiar with them just talking on the phone. FaceTime, you can jump the line with getting in, getting
That's
close
my
because you.
my new that's my new rule for 2022. I don't do no more FaceTiming. I will with my
If women,
girlfriends, but
if
men
women,
I
if
won't.
women
I
if
won't.
women cut off FaceTime, you would have the male would be have to be forced to get to know her and her physical energy, but in person more. But FaceTime cuts. You can skip. That's a cheat code. You skip the line,
It
and
is
you
a
get the
cheat
norm.
code.
Yeah, you get the normal look. You can see them, and you feel like you know them better because you like spending every day with
That's
each
why
other.
y'all
But it's
getting
really
tired
not.
of us so quick. It's just way
Huh?
too much access, and you're allowing somebody inside of your space and your like all your private shit. So and that leads up to judgment. Like everybody want to be seeing what's going on in somebody's house and the traffic, whatever the hell. That's judgment to me. But it's too much
Well,
access. I am not doing that no more with a dude. Like if you can't take this talking to me, then we ain't gonna work out. I don't want to
well,
FaceTime you.
but let me ask you this: Is it really bad though? I mean, don't you want to get to know them faster if it's possible? Why drag it out? You're not
No,
getting younger. You're not getting younger.
we're not
Why
getting
not? Why?
younger.
Why not skip
No,
the line? So look, what's so wrong with the woman being on the man's pace and skipping the line and say, let's, yeah, we on FaceTime every day, man. I feel like I know you. I mean, I feel comfortable, and we go
you
on a
don't
few
know
dates.
me. Half the time, you guys don't even know our middle names. You don't know no shit about our childhood. You don't know nobody. And then you haven't even
That
seen
comes
me
in time.
mad or happy or sad. You haven't seen me in my seasons. So, man, please. I think it's a
Well,
patience thing with men.
a month
You
is
guys don't have no
30
patience.
days. I think that's more than enough time to see some different sides and hear some stuff. Now, mind you, I'm saying you're talking every day. You're on the phone seven
And
days
that
a week.
happens. You'll be on the phone all day and all
And
night,
then
but still.
you're seeing each other minimum once a week, twice, you know, something like that. So you're talking 7 days a week talking to them, seeing them on FaceTime, dates twice a week. By the time the end of the month, man, it's time to get it in. We there, we good. This gonna be us. Now,
I don't I don't agree.
it all depends
I
on how
mean,
the man presents
it
it.
just
Now,
depends.
what if the
It
man
depends.
presents it like this? What if he presents it like, hey, it's been a month, blah blah blah. I want you to be my girl. I want you to be my woman, though. I want it to be us. Let's get it.
In a month, how did you
Yeah.
come up with that in a month? In a month, you know me
Some
enough.
people get
You're
married in
knowing what I'm
6 months.
showing you, huh?
Some people get married in 6 months.
They do.
Um,
They do.
so how long does it
I
take to
don't. I
know
mean,
that you want
okay,
to?
okay. Okay. I don't put a time limit on love. Okay, that's true. I just
Yeah,
that person has to jump through a couple of hurdles for me to FaceTime. That's all.
yeah.
I don't. I've learned not
That
to give
sounds
my
reasonable. You can tell. I'm telling you, women, y'all can tell when a man is really interested in you and really wants to like kick it
oh
with you.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you can tell. I
But
mean,
wait,
if he
you guys
wants,
are like that at the beginning. All of you. You act like we're freaking Beyonce in the beginning. I always tell people, I tell every man that I, and it's not a lot, but every person that I do give access to me, you, mm, I can't give access to everybody because these men, they don't know how to act. They send their representatives and shit, and then you're all caught up and things are all spinning. And then how do you even stop that shit? Like I don't know. I don't. It's different for
everybody
women.
sends the representative though. Everybody sends a representative,
I don't think
including
so.
you. You don't
No,
come.
I
You
don't,
don't
dude.
let.
Oh my god. I've never ever been told that I have a switch up. I don't. Like I'm the same all the time. Like I think I am the same all the time. I don't switch up. With you men, it's
No
such
one's
an
the same.
opposite switch
No one's
up.
the same all
It's
the
such an
time.
opposite switch up with you guys. Like you're the perfect guy in the
No one's
beginning.
exactly the same.
You're perfect.
Everyone changes.
Like, oh Jesus, you sent them to me finally. And then you start peeling back those layers, listening a little bit more, watching for some red. It's all about how much of somebody's shit that you can take. Because we all have shit. So the
Yeah.
level of your shit, I may be like, oh fuck that. But the level of somebody else's shit, I'm like, oh, that's not bad. That's not bad.
I'm just the longest relationships are always going to be the ones where when you get into it, you can get through that, and you can argue or even just have a disagreement, or when things are not going good, how you get through that, that shows how long you're gonna be together. Period. That's it. Doesn't
Yeah.
everyone's gonna be together forever when it's happy. You never base the relationship off the happiness. You got to base it off when things aren't good, and what you've been through, and who accepts what. How fast do y'all make up? How long do y'all stay mad? I mean, that's the basis of how long you're gonna stay together. Because if everyone would be with the first person they were ever with, if everything was based off just the happiness, we'd all be with one person the rest of our life. But we bounce around because we can't handle the negative part.
I think some people bounce around and leave and ghost because they don't want to deal with their issues, their
Their
own
own
personal
issues or the other person.
their issues. Like sometimes you trigger things in people, and you don't want nobody who's going to be on your ass. Like you need to be doing this. You want somebody who
Oh,
wants to
well
chill
then you
and
ain't.
be
Well,
a
you
man.
shouldn't be. Yeah, you shouldn't be trying to get in a relationship like that anyway. You ain't got your shit together. I'm always talking from a standpoint of a male who has their shit together.
Yeah.
I can't speak for those dudes. I don't know how they roll. I don't know how their lifestyles are. I mean, it don't apply to me. So
But
I
even
just
the good guys are a mess. It seems like the good guys, the real good guys, they have a real cold streak. Like your assholism is like off the charts.
yeah, it could be, but
It
so
could be.
hey,
It
but
could be.
women gotta learn. You gotta deal with some things. It comes with
Hey,
some.
what you just say? Women gotta
You
learn
got
what?
you got
You
to
be
deal with
trying
some
to throw
things.
in your little words. I have to catch them.
No, I'm just saying they got to deal with some things. I mean, I can admit I'm a little bit of an asshole, but I mean, it's just that's what men do. That's just, that's how. It's like every woman got a little bitch in them, and it's all about
Oh
how
yeah.
much though. That's the
Oh
same.
yeah.
Look, how you gonna say yeah? But I just said the
Because,
same thing
man,
about me.
because you know what? I come from a place where my mouth was very, very slick and could get really, really disrespectful. But
Right.
but only if you push me to that point. It's never
But
like
that's
I'm popping off just because. No, you really have to push me to a very like weird place for me to disrespect you.
that
But I
was my
can do
point
it.
though. My point was I have a little asshole in me, and women have a little bitch. It's about how much you let out. I've been told that plenty of times. Oh, you're an asshole. Oh, okay, yeah. Sometimes,
You
you
gotta
know, co-
maintain it and keep
yeah.
it caged
You
up.
can, I mean, now when it gets like disrespectful, that's another level. I mean,
Yeah,
I'm an
my
asshole.
cutoff game is getting a little bit better, but one thing, like since my divorce, you cannot call me out my name. Like I don't like to argue. Everything's a
Right,
conversation.
obviously.
Everything's a conversation. You should talk. Even the hard shit, like just talk. Like you
Yeah.
should finish how you start. If men finish, well, even women, if we finish relationships how we started, like, oh, I respect you because you don't know the person. Oh, you're so great. Oh, all this. But then it ends so fucked up. You either end up not talking, arguing. Like, how many really maturely be like, oh, it isn't working. Okay, well, we can go our
No, no
separate
one
ways, but
does
we
that.
still good.
No one does that.
No.
Yeah. Well, a
Mm-mm.
lot of people don't like the confrontation, of communication, so they just ghost people. It's easier to do it that way.
Why does it have to get confrontational?
No, it's just that doesn't have to be like a uh confrontation like ready to like argue or throw hands. I'm just saying just confronting with even communication.
I mean,
You
nobody
know,
wants to hear, I don't want to be with your ass no more. But then you would
yeah.
rather want to hear that. I'd rather hear that than get ghosted, or you want to argue with me and treat me like shit because you know
Yeah, I
I'm
like
only
to
gonna
know
stay
what's
for a
going.
quick
Yeah, I
minute.
like to know what's going on. Yeah, I like to know what's going on. Yeah.
And then it'll help you grow. Like if somebody told me, okay, I don't like you because your ass laugh too much. Okay, now I know. Like, okay. And then I don't know if you've ever did it. Have you ever compared like what people say about you? It could be friends, family, and people you've been
Oh,
with.
I have. Oh, I know
Like,
what the general
are they saying the
consensus
same
is about
shit?
me. Pretty much.
Yeah.
I have three kids. I have three, mothers of my children. I don't know how people like to say it. I hate to say baby mamas, but I
I don't
got
like to
three
say baby
mothers.
mamas
Yeah,
either.
I always try to figure out different ways to say it, but I got
Your
three
children's
mothers of my
mother.
children. Yeah, three of them,
Your
and
children's mother.
they all pretty much say the same thing. It's funny to me though.
Oh, what? You're an asshole? What'd they
Pretty
say?
much. Yeah, they always say that, you know. Yeah,
Really?
for the most part, yeah. But I'm not like a bad one. I'm more like a funny one. More
So
like,
there's levels of the assholism.
oh yeah, I'm not like no, I'm not like the one where you won't want to be around me at all, asshole. No, no, no. I was just like, he can be an asshole at times, you know.
Oh, I'm not the fucked up asshole that'll put my hands
No,
on you, but
not
I will
no, no,
yell
no.
at your
I'm the one.
ass.
No, I'm the one that say some. I'm the one that say or do something. And I laugh at. I laugh like just that's just who I am. No, no. But that's it's not a bad asshole. I'm not like that. Like don't be
How
around
do
me or
you
he's
know
an
if you're a
asshole.
bad asshole? If
Oh
you got
no,
three
because
women telling you that you're an asshole,
they
you need
all
to
love
ask
me.
them the level of your assholism.
They all love me to this day. So no, it ain't
They
that
all
bad.
love you.
Yeah, it's not that bad.
Yeah, it could be a
We
lot
all
worse.
Like I
I've
said,
heard dudes
all women
like,
have a little bitch in
man,
them. All men have a little asshole in them. It's about the level. My level is low, but it's enough
mhm.
to where I like it. I
Yeah,
like the
mine's
level
low.
mine is. Yeah,
Mine's low.
right, right. You know what I mean?
Yeah, a little bit. Okay, I think we've been on here forever. So I
I'm
know
getting
you
a
have
little
to.
tired.
I know you're tired, Grandpa. Okay, so we will
Stop.
end. It was good.
Yeah, good
So
stuff.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
good stuff.
And oh, okay, Christmas is gonna be here before we meet again. So have a happy
It'll be
Christmas
Christmas.
to your kids.
No, 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 no.
No,
Christmas
we
is
have one
on
more week.
Saturday. Christmas is on Saturday.
Is it? But what about? Did you want to do it? We could do it Friday. We'll do it another day.
We can do it
It's getting.
Friday.
It's like the holiday seasons. Like a lot of people are really venting and shit. People be going through a lot of shit.
Well, let's
So
figure it out. Let's figure it out.
yeah,
We might be able to do it Friday. Let's talk about it.
let's talk about it. I got a hat that says "Let's talk about
See what I'm
it."
saying? You
Okay,
gotta win next time.
so thank you guys for tuning in. Stay up, stay safe, and peace and blessings, y'all.
All right, see you next time.
See you next time.